Hi guys, Black is here. And last night I was working doing DoorDash and I hear a text alert goes off on my phone and I look down at it and it was from a old coworker. It's a guy that works at the company NEMA I just got fired from, okay? He's not any coworker though. He is the owner's nephew, okay? Now, I've worked with this guy for, 17 years? And remember, I used to deliver propane to NEMA also. And I knew him probably, 2-3 years before I came to work for the company. And I never had a problem with the guy. Even when I worked there, I don't remember us ever having any words. I don't remember us ever having any fights. I knew we wasn't friends, but I didn't think that he would leave me such a nasty ass text. And I forgot to bring my phone. All right, I decided to screenshot the text and let me just tell you what I told him. All right? He said, these are his words. You know you are a really fat B-I-T. C, rest of it. You say S-H-I-T about people that help when you were down. You are a piece of S-H-I-T. I hope you rot in hell. What did I do to him? Well, I'm gonna tell you what I said to him. You had the chance to say that to my face, tough guy. By the way, this is going on YouTube and you are now blocked. And I blocked him right after that. I don't know what the hell is he angry about. Now, he may be angry because in one of my videos where I think I talked about driving a truck with bad brakes, he was a person, and I didn't mention his name, but he was the person who had to unload the trailer because I refused to pull it because it had bad brakes. He's the person who had to unload the trailer and put it on another trailer because, like I said, I refused to pull it. And you think to yourself, wait a minute, how can a company that's so damn concerned about safety, why would they send a trailer out with a driver with bad brakes? Throughout that company, honestly, I felt safe with them. I was the only trucking company I ever worked for, so I don't know of any trucking company. But in my opinion, they were pretty safe, pretty safe. But that was not the only time. It's not often. It's not very often. Being honest with you, I think there's maybe two. I know it's 2 times that I refused to pull a trailer. One time before, years before that, there was a problem with brakes on the trailer. This was a trailer that I had never pulled before. I got in the trailer, hooked it up, and went down the street, pulled the trailer brakes, and the son of a bitch kept going. I turned around, bought it back. That time, the lady that used to be a driver who works in the office, she unloaded it. I remember that because she was not very happy. But that was my first time pulling that trailer. I don't remember the trailer number, but the brakes it had. And the thing is this, there was another trailer. I don't know was it that trailer or what, but I pulled the trailer and I asked him who was the driver, who was the person who last pulled that trailer. And it was a guy who used to work there. He had since passed. He was, it doesn't matter what race he is, but he wasn't black, he wasn't white. But anyway, they asked him about the trailer brakes and he said the brakes stopped fine. And I'm like, there's no way in hell you could pull that damn trailer and not notice the brakes were bad. Because back then, the older Freightliners, I haven't driven. The last Freightliner I drove was a 2016. When they changed the body style after that, I never drove that body style Freightliner. But anyway, The ones before that body style, if you pulled a trailer with bad brakes, when you hit the brakes on the truck, you will feel the trailer hit the truck. And if you're a truck driver, you know what I'm talking about. It just, when you drive down the road, you put on brakes, you feel the truck slow down, and you feel the trailer hit the truck. Like it's pushing the truck down the road. That's what it feels like. The new Volvos don't feel like, I can understand a person not knowing a trailer had bad brakes on a Volvo because something about the Volvos, they stop real smooth. But the older Freightliners, I could tell. The older International, like I used to drive a 2010 International, you could tell because when you hit the brakes, it will push up against the trailer. Push up against the truck. But getting back to it, I'm not really surprised that this guy would get ugly like this behind my back because certain people in this world I've talked about before, they tend, when they're online, they got a lot of mouth. You know, when they're not in your face, they'll sell gangster. You know, they'll F you up and do this and do that, but in your face, oh, how you doing, Adrian? You're such a nice worker. I enjoy working with you. Behind your back, oh. But whatever, man. Oh, I ain't tell. I went to, today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. I went to the unemployment office in DeKalb County, and I applied for unemployment insurance. Okay, you know, they asked me, I had to put down why I got fired, and I'm glad they gave me a chance to explain what was going on, you know, because like I said, she put on the separation notice, the manager of the company, or the president of the company, that I was an unsafe driver. I was a reckless driver and unsafe with company equipment, something like that. You know, she just makes it seem like I wasn't doing my job correctly. And it's not like that. But, you know, I'm glad they gave me a chance to explain. And if I am turned down for employment insurance, I also talked to a lawyer. And I explained to them what was going on, how, you know, the unemployment thing, it asked me, had I ever been warned not to do this before? And technically, I have never been warned to get over. I mean, the safety guy I talked, but he never warned me. He never said, you know, if you don't get over, I'm gonna fire you, because we had somewhat of an understanding that, you know, he wanted me to drive like a bitch, you know, drive like a Swift driver, you know, Swift, Warner, Schneider, US Express, even Walmart drivers. They will run from that right lane. I won't. And I explained to him that, I mean, you being a damn truck driver, you supposed to know this. We don't have to get over. But see, because you have all those trucking companies I just mentioned, a lot of those drivers will run from people in the right lane. So people think that it's the trucker responsibility to get over. And to be honest with you, a long time ago, back is, I don't know, about 94, 95, I thought truck driver was supposed to get over to let you on the expressway. I really did. And it wasn't until, I don't remember exactly what point. At some point, somebody had a crash. Let me tell you, I think it was 2006. 2006. Was 2006? No, I'm sorry. It was a little bit before 2006. And I was working with a propane company. I was coming down I-20 West, and three cars jumped. I was in the right lane. I was doing probably about 50 miles per hour, fully loaded propane, and 3 cars jumped in front of me. As soon as those 3 cars jumped in front of me, they hit the brakes. I hit the brakes. I could not stop. And I swerved into the left lane, and I hit a pickup truck. So I got a ticket for, it was either failure to maintain lane or unsafe lane change. It was one or the other, and I can't remember which one. But I got a ticket. But lucky for me, there was a guy, another driver, who saw this, and he saw those 3 people jump in front of me. And he told the policeman that those 3 cars jumped in front of me, and that's the reason why I swerved to miss them. But anyway, the cop still wrote me the ticket. He still wrote me the ticket, and he said to me, And this is his exact words. He said, if somebody jump in front of you and slam on brakes and you can't stop, you are supposed to run into that person. And I looked at him like, are you serious? He goes, yes, you're supposed to run into that person. And I'm like, I thought you're supposed to try to avoid an accident. He said, no, you don't hit somebody who's innocent trying to avoid somebody who cut you off. You hit the person who cut you off. That wasn't his opinion. That's the law. And it ain't just in Georgia, that's anywhere. Okay. I went to court and I spoke to the judge about it, and the judge told me the same thing. You do not hit somebody else trying to avoid somebody to cut you off. Now, this itch at my old company is going to tell me I'm driving unsafely because I didn't swerve out the way. It's crazy, man. How can you get fired for doing something you're not supposed to do?